We saw you round one. You were out on the field. Kind of what was going through your mind having to wait that long? Kind of felt like forever, didn't it?
Yeah, I went out there, started to warm up, and then there's a lightning strike, so that put the delay a little longer. And I just had to stay focused and just had to stay ready. And whenever they told me to start warming up, I'd go out there and start going.
The day you ever had as a pitcher with these conditions?
It was. It was fine. I switched balls if there was after a ground ball or something like that, but just battled through it and did what we had to do.
With the delay, what'd you guys do to, stay focused, stay loose, but also just not go insane with boredom?
Most people were in the locker room, but I stayed out in the dugout to stay away from everyone. But everyone else just kept their minds off of it and tried not to worry about it, and just whenever they told us to play, be ready and go out there and play.
What did you do on the dugout?
They said that there wasn't really much activity. They tried to keep the delay away, maybe even watch on TV. Is there anything that you tried to do?
No, I think one of the things is when we went back inside and tried to wait out the thunderstorms, you just let the players go enjoy themselves. The great thing about having the McCarthy clubhouse is they can go in and watch ESPN and watch the basketball games are on, and they can use the computers in the academic room, and of course everybody's got their cell phones. So I think those guys find a way to entertain themselves pretty good.
How important is it a couple of years ago to make that switch from grass to turf for situations like this?
Today we wouldn't have played today. Obviously we would have been rained out if we went on turf. So it's been a huge advantage. In fact, their coach is, obviously the weather's not very good in New York this time of year, and he was just raving about the turf. He couldn't even believe how great it played after how hard it rained and the thunderstorms. It was a series we needed to take care of our business, and it's a series on paper you should win when you throw the first pitch, and we needed to gain some momentum going into the opener for conference next weekend, and I was pleased with our starting pitching. I thought our starting pitching was really good, and Pache was good out of the bullpen, and Kahana was good out of the bullpen last night, and certainly that's something to build on. And the only thing I'm disappointed was the bad inning we played defensively last night in the second game where we let them back in it. But other than that, the strength of this club's been our ability to catch the ball and play defense. And if we do those things, we got a chance to compete in our great league.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is defense really the biggest area for improvement?
I think that's the area that we were in the top 25 a year ago defensively, and I think this club's even better than we were last year defensively. So, it allows your pitchers to pitch to contact, and the routine plays are being made, and then there's plus plays being made, and it can really give your pitching a lot of confidence when guys are making quality plays behind them.
How tough is it for your starting pitcher to sit through a 2-hour, 20-minute delay like that and then come out and have a nice outing like he did?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing for him was not the first delay because he didn't get up and he didn't stretch or anything. We knew it was going to be pushed back, but I think when he went back out to pitch the fifth inning after he came in and had the short delay, and he wasn't near as sharp when he went back out. And I think that's the hardest thing for a pitcher is it's almost like when you have a long inning, when you score a lot of runs in a big league game, you see the pitcher go back out and struggle with his command the next inning. I thought that was the only time he lost his focus was after that one delay, I think before the fifth inning.